Werewolves of London?
Not of London, just werewolves. Why they gotta be from London?
Because that's an old song. Ooh, Werewolves of London.
And Shakira has a song where she, ooh. I was like, all right, she sounded kind of, yeah, I like that. Let's do, ooh.
Okay.
You know?
Well, we are reviewing Werewolves, which you might not be aware of because it was only out for a hot second.
Like
literally. I saw trailers for it, sure, but it came out on December 6th, and this is currently December 23rd, but when we post it, it'll be way after, and it's already out of theaters. Mm-hmm. So it should be, I think it's an A24 film, so it should be showing on Max when it does stream pretty soon, and then it'll be everywhere.
Yeah, it'll be streaming actually. Today's Monday, just a couple days before Christmas. So by the time you see this, it streams in a couple of days. So if you're watching this during Christmas time or whatnot, it's probably already streaming. So, because you can't find it at theaters. It's like at 2 theaters that weren't even in this state. So
they brought this out at the wrong time. It was way too much competition. But let me tell you the little facts about it, and then we'll get into that.
Okay.
Well, so Werewolves.
Who's in it first?
It's rated R. Okay. And it's 1 hour and 33 minutes long.
That's kind of short.
Yeah. It stars, it's a horror. It stars Frank Grillo. You remember him from The Purge.
Okay.
And that's going to come into play when I say something about this. Okay. Katrina Law. Lou Diamond Phillips. Haven't seen him for a hot minute. Phillips. Mm-hmm.
I've seen him. He does TV now. He does TV shows.
Yeah, well, good.
And he still like him. He still looks nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Ilfinish Hedera and Camden Gary.
Okay, so what's going on in Werewolves? I mean, we all assuming it's just going to be somebody got bit, they went to bite somebody else, people had to try and kill them.
It's not even that. They changed how werewolves.
The format changed.
Yes.
Okay, I'm kind of liking this. This is a solo, just in case you didn't realize this is a solo for Jules, because when she went to go see it, and then it was my turn to go see it. It was gone already, so I didn't get to see it.
You got to be on top of it.
I got to go. Dang, they gave us like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
To see it.
I know.
Okay.
In Werewolves, a supermoon event has triggered a latent gene in every human on the planet, turning anyone who entered the moonlight into a werewolf for that one night.
What?
Chaos ensued, and close to 1 billion people died. Now, a year later, the supermoon is back, and they're trying to figure out a way to stop people from changing into wolves, the ones that changed before.
This sounds like the Walking Dead wolf style.
Right. And it is like that. It's like The Purge. It's
it's
like Walking Dead. You can't go outside. If you go outside and the moonlight touches you, then you could potentially turn into, you will turn into a werewolf. So like if you go outside at night under the moon, you gotta cover yourself or wear
So it's like vampires can't go out into the daytime, so now werewolves can't breathe the freaking air. Because like in The Walking Dead, it got to where no matter what happened to you, however you died, it didn't matter. You were coming back as the dead.
Right. Well, this is moonlight adjacent. So like if you stayed inside, then you're okay.
We can't enjoy the moonlight anymore.
Yeah, you're kind of okay. But then the werewolves might try to get into your house, which is where the Purge thing comes in, and Frank Grillo from The Purge. So it's kind of like he said, hey, I've been in a bunch of these Purge movies. Let's not make another one. What if it was werewolves? And that's what they did. And
that sounds. So tell me how you enjoyed it first. It's taking you too long.
It was interesting. It was all right. I didn't want to get up and walk out. I'm not the get up and walk out person, though.
I spent my money. I'm just going to suck it on up.
I'm curious to see where they're going with this kind of thing. I get curious. I want to see. It had a couple stars. I want to know where it goes.
Right. You got Lou Diamond Phillips in here.
Yeah, so it was all right. So if it's streaming and you're curious about it, or you like werewolf movies, I'd say watch it. But was it super great? I say no. I mean,
no.
Well, IMDb is giving it 5 out of 10. So half. The tomato meter gave it 53%.
Let's see.
The popcorn meter, which is the people, gave it 45%.
Why are people not liking this? What's your theory?
Because it's a lot like The Purge and Walking Dead and stuff. It's almost like
kind of mixed the two in.
Stuff you've seen before,
So it's nothing new.
But these werewolves are a little bit different, which made it interesting for me, at least. So I was like, well, that's a little different. It's not about getting scratched or bitten. It's about the supermoon. and they're kind of smart, you know, and, so
Right.
I thought it was a little interesting. I give it that, but I'm still only going to give it 2 clappers.
Wow.
Yeah, director Stephen C. Miller wanted to use real wolves for the filming
What?
for filming certain action sequences, but it was deemed too costly for the studio.
Too costly?
Yes.
That was the issue. It was the cost, not the fact that maybe you could get your head torn off. That wasn't a factor. It was just the cost.
It was just the cost.
Oh, well if that was it,
Yeah.
that's it. Okay. All right.
That's crazy.
Biggie, no biggie.
That's crazy. But this seemed like something that should have just went straight to streaming. And if I
Right.
watched it on, say, Netflix or something, I'd be like, okay, that was an interesting thing that's why I'm giving it 2. Because when I really don't like something, I'm going to give it like 1 or
You don't
0.
even want to give it 1 sometimes, but if we have to give it some kind of...
Yeah. So, it was interesting. Like I said, it was a nice waste of time kind of thing. You know, if it was on Prime or Netflix or wherever, and I ran across it, it's up there with those type of movies.
Okay.
So it's okay. And
Okay.
like I said, it's got real, it's not like actors from down the corner that you never saw before. It's actually got
Right.
people that you recognize, so you know that the acting is decent.
Okay.
So...
Well, cool. Well, I'm
Yeah,
going to
that's what
see it.
it
It
is.
streams in a couple days here, so I'm definitely going to see it because I love horror movies and I like werewolf stuff.
It's not super, super scary.
Not super.
If
just
you,
a little bit.
It's like The Purge. I didn't find The Purge super, super scary.
No, The Purge wasn't scary. It was more jarring.
Yes. So then this would
Put it
be
that way.
jarring. This would be in that category.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to see it when it streams. So it's going to stream. It's probably already streaming. Just take a peek at it while you're at home. Now this is probably, I'm guessing, something you could do while you're cooking, maybe run back to the TV. You're not gonna get confused or
If
anything.
you just watch a bunch of junky movies or
like I do
on New
sometimes.
Year's Eve or something, you're at home and you're like, let me just watch a bunch of stuff just to entertain myself.
Just something new to entertain. And I do
Yeah.
that sometimes. I have days where I just watch cheesy movies.
Yeah.
Like some
You
cheesy
just like
horror
just something
or
I might
comedy.
be kind of interested in.
Yeah.
That's this. I was
This-
interested. I saw it. I didn't want to walk out. I was like, okay.
Okay.
That's what we're doing. All right.
Okay. Well, there you have our review of Werewolves, which is currently streaming. Don't forget that Jules and I are on, first and foremost, we are on Cash App.
New year, new us. Cash App. Same Cash App tag.
Going to be even better.
Let 2025 be our year.
Going to be even better. 'Tis better to give than to receive.
Yes.
And that's all year long. It's always
Yes.
good to give and makes
Help
you feel
us start
good.
off the year right.
It gives you a healthy heart.
Mm-hmm.
So we're on Cash App. We're also on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're on Instagram. Also, we take requests. Yes, you can tell us to review a movie. Doesn't matter what genre it's from. We'll review it. We'll shout you out on the show. Do you have a legitimate business and you want to sponsor us? You got some things you maybe want us to wear or shout out on the show? Hit our inbox. We'll get back to you within 48 hours and we'll work something out. Let's cross promote. That's what we want to do. And then, as a matter of fact, we have a podcast by DJ Aaron Michael, which is Miss Jules' son, and he has a podcast called what?
The Queued Up podcast with DJ Aaron Michael. They're on break right now for the holidays. They'll be back in January.
They will be back, and we are going to keep on going. So even on your holiday break, pull us up, like, subscribe, watch, go to YouTube. Make sure you like our YouTube page and follow us and all that good stuff. All right, and share our posts. Share. Like. Well, thank you very much for tuning in to our review of Werewolves. We'll see you later. Bye bye.
Bye bye.